Hello there, welcome back to. Yes, I'm very angry at YouTube. Got an email this morning, right? And I'll tell you what's concerning. A couple of years back, I made an animation, right? To be honest, looking at it now, the model and the animation is quite frankly embarrassing, right? To have my name attached to it. But the reason I kept it on YouTube and didn't delete it was quite simple, that my son loved it, and he always has. Basically called Dad Dance. It was basically a really bad biped model, you know, dancing along with some mocap, right, to Karma Chameleon, right? So old 80s song, look it up, right? Culture Club. It's been there for yonks for years, right? Only there because, like, he likes to watch it. And I get an email this morning from flaming YouTube saying that all of a sudden it's violating copyright and therefore I must be taken down without unless I replace the soundtrack. Well, you can't because it's all, you know, synced with this bloody song, right? Now, it's been there for years. It also comes under parody, you know, the whole parody thing, how you're used fair use for parody. But this doesn't seem to matter. This is basically because boy fucking George decides he needs more money to pay for his court case. So as I say, Mal Flavor, nut the twat, right? Because he's just ruined my son's day because he wanted to watch it today, and I sort of explained to him that some nasty git he decided that they'd rather it wasn't there, so whatever. But I'm not chuffed with it, right? I don't like the way the censorship's going on YouTube. There's a lot, you know, other sites out there. And let's face it, the stuff I do on 3D, the stuff I put on YouTube, I can put anyway. I put it there so people can see it and refer them to it. If they want a quick copy, they don't have to download. I'm going to do that anyway. Yeah, the YouTube bandwidth, you know, hits are nice, but they're not fantastic, you know what I mean? I get more from everywhere else. So it's like, yeah, like Christ, don't think you hear that motorbike. That must be about 3 miles away and you can hear it from here. Yeah, so it wasn't a nice waking up with that this morning. We seem to have had Attack of the Killer Numbers stop for a while, but again I've been fairly scarce online. I've still been doing my admin stuff on the area and work and everything else, and I really have not had fucking time to take part in online discussions too much. I usually get out of hand anyway. Although rather bizarrely, I was recognised on a Doctor Who forum the other day. Someone said, "Oh, you're Wayne Robson, the bloke with the book and DVDs and stuff." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's me." You know, you sure regret it. Because then they bring up all the CG and Doctor Who, and you've got to basically. These people don't understand how it's created. They like the mill work at severe time limits. So I sort of defend the mill a bit. I thought that occasionally on the course it'll do the same for me. Because the other bastards have got all my DVDs and the book and stuff like that. And they download all the Mudbox vids, you know what I mean? So, anyway, we'll see. Oh my fucking good God, I'm getting too up here. But yeah, so, this year's going to be interesting for me. I'm going to make some 2009 predictions, first of all. Autodesk won't be buying anybody anytime soon. Alright? Simple as that. Why? We're in a recession. They only buy if something very, very attractive comes along for a very low price. So that's business. You don't like it? Tough, it's business. There's not a company out there that wouldn't do the same thing given the same resources. We'll see more aggressive marketing from Pixelogic. We'll see them basically rule out all but no one. Promotion wise, Mudbox will keep growing. We'll have more people have a little bit of a whinge about something expected to run the pocket calculator. There'll be some good tutorials out from various people, but they're going to be thin on the ground because a lot of people are going to suddenly realise that's the only way they can make money, right? So the quality is going to go down and really reach rock bottom because you're going to have people doing tutorials that they're not really finished learning themselves. I think that people will realise that voxel technology is not all it's cracked up to be, and that it does have its limitations, and they'll realise exactly how intrinsically linked the field of sculpting is to your polyflow, right? And that's why voxel sculpting is never going to feel exactly the same. It basically involves retraining everybody. Simple as that, you know. Hardware is going to go and play a big part. The whole stereoscopic thing is going to take on the next level. We'll start hearing about true 3D displays. I have a lot of information on that, but can't actually say shit, right? You're going to see people using more and more aggressive promotion. You'll see the world of 3D getting a much nastier place to be. Lots of people who used to have jobs in top companies are suddenly without them for the first time in their lives, right? And they are panicking. I'm one of the lucky ones. Because of the name I've got at the moment, I'll fall into work, right? It's actually harder for me to stay out of the work than it is in work, right? I know that, that's not meant to roll anybody's nose, it's just the truth. So the people who can't and thought themselves indispensable to these firms are going to be pissed off. You're also going to see over the next 2 years a decline in the intake of new modelers coming into the industry, wanting to do it as a job. People do it as a hobby because there's no money there. Simple as that. Alright, so I just had to pause that there. There was a car pulling up, wanting some directions. That should about cover it, I think, for the moment. But yeah, this world's 3D is going to be a different place. You're going to see some new companies starting up as well in new and interesting areas. You're also going to see things break up a bit. Some companies will go to the wall, alright, big companies. In fact, make a bet. See, I reckon the lightweight guys are safe, right, because it's got a good, solid and very loyal user base. However, I'm not so sure about Modo or Never Center. Never Center will probably stick around because it's cheap, right, and Silo is probably the best pure poly model out there. Sculpin sucks, right? That's my opinion, but I think some of the other ones will start to fall by the wayside, right, the smaller companies. We'll see some new stuff as usual, but I think things are going to stay pretty static at the moment. Nobody's going to want to debut brand new, amazingly exciting tech at this economic climate. Okay, let's see what time we've got. 3 minutes. So that's my predictions for this year. It's an exciting year for me because I've got so much on, it's unreal. If I could tell you 10% of what's planned, I'd be a happy man, but I can't. You'll see over the course of the year. The book is, that's nothing next to some of the other things I've planned. If this comes off, some of these things here, this is going to really revolutionary change my life in a lot of ways. I would say if you can get a SIGGRAPH this year, try and make, because this Mudbox masterclass I'm giving is going to be something special. Also, if you can't get there, there's a masterclass that I'm going to be doing in the Netherlands in May, maybe a bit close, but I know they're limiting that to about 300 people because it's got to be small and personal. That's the reason why people are paying so much for bloody tickets for this. So you get basically one-on-one. They can ask me any question and take as long as they like over 3 days, right? But anyway, it's very cold. I need another cigarette, and I'm cutting down. Cut down by 2/3 yesterday. So not a New Year's resolution. I don't agree with them. But yeah, my one thing I would say is I hope the 3D world stops acting like bloody children and realising that Autodesk are not the only virtual monopoly in the industry. Let's face it, no one have had a stranglehold on the whole fucking industry in additional sculpting side for far too long. They're getting too much power, and if you look behind the scenes, they're actually more aggressive than Autodesk have ever been. But they get away with it because they seem nice in the service. I think that'll change. I think people will start to see through that now. I think ZBrush 3.5 will be delayed and delayed and delayed. It'll finally come out. The user base will declare, and the best thing is a sliced bread, even though it'll be ripping off 3/4 of Mudbox. It'll have a couple of features that nobody actually fucking needs that will declare works of art. And then everybody will go home again and realise that there's no make art or make me fantastic button. There you go. You can tell I'm getting bitter and twisted because it's fucking cold. So if I sound all bitter and twisted and horrible, that's why. So I'll see you all next time. If these start becoming a bit more irregular, it's simply because I've got so much fucking on and I don't know where I'm at the moment. So have a good new year, and I'll see you all next one. Bye bye.